Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Taylor Nicholston and this is my beauty space. Now if you are not new here, you know that I have really never done a like first impressions video. So this is a first. I went out and spent a lot of money at Ulta and Sephora and just got a lot of stuff to just try out and see how I like it. So without further ado, I'm gonna dive into this. As always, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, go ahead and thumbs up this video, all of that, and let's jump into it. I got some Ulta, I got some Sephora. I spent like the exact same amount of money. Actually, I spent like $20 more at Ulta, and you can see how much bigger the box is than Sephora, you know. That tells you anything. But yeah, I've already unpacked some of the stuff because I'm not even gonna allow my Morphe, what am I talking about? I did get Morphe, but my Ulta got here like literally a week before my Sephora did, and I also had to go to the UPS facility to pick up my Sephora because they couldn't find my dress, and I literally had like everybody I know look at my receipt on my phone, and I was like, am I crazy? Like, this is my dress. But they couldn't find it, so I had to go pick it up, and it was a lot. So I have already like unpackaged some of my Ulta because I was curious. I had to look. It was like a whole week that makeup was just sitting in this box. I'm probably going to cut in on some of the parts and do like a voiceover of what I thought after I had worn this makeup for a little bit. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime. I got this NYX Hydra Touch Oil Primer. I haven't opened this one yet. And I'm like, I'm kind of excited. But I'm a little scared because it says oil. How does this work? Oh, it screws. Okay. Okay, so it screws off and has a little dripper thing, and then the top like pushes down to, you know, get it out, and whenever you get down in here you can do like that and it'll get some product in there. I'm really scared. This is like oil. I thought when I was like, it's a Hydra Oil Primer, I thought, you know, I don't know what I thought, but this is not what I thought. So I'm gonna give this a go. I'm not gonna use that much because I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna put this directly on my face. I'm literally just gonna take like, that's enough. This feels very oily. Okay, so just a super quick update, but I actually wore this throughout the day, and I'm pretty sure this primer broke my foundation out during the day, so just a BT dubs on that one. I kind of feel like this is gonna accentuate my pores a lot because it already is. I know it's an oil, so y'all are probably like, oh, no shit, but you know, you still want your pores to be kind of minimized and kind of blurred out when you're hydrated, but you know, it feels very hydrating. So let's take a teensy bit more just to get the rest of the face. It's not awful. I'm really scared about this on my nose. I'm afraid it's gonna break up all my foundation. Wondering why I'm applying this with one hand, because I'm gonna go over with my other hand in a second and kind of like try to rub it in a little bit more since this hand will be dry. So since this is kind of oily, I think I am gonna let this like sit into my skin for like 5 to 10 minutes so my skin can absorb it, because I feel like if I put on foundation right now, it's just gonna kind of mix with the oily texture and it might break my foundation up, and I really don't want that. Okay, so I've let this settle in a little bit. It's kind of blended into the skin. But anyways, we have a couple of foundations that I kind of want to try. Let's see. Okay, so the only foundation I like bought was this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. And I already opened this because this packaging looks so pretty and I had to open it. Like, this is very pretty. This is very nice packaging. I love this. And it's really heavy, which I love. So I paid $14 for this primer. We will see if it was worth it. If it is worth it, then I'm gonna be really excited because you get a lot of product in here. You get 0.67 fluid ounces and like It's pretty big. It's very sturdy. I think this bottom down here is definitely glass, so it's like really good packaging. And then this foundation, let's see. This foundation was $12, which is like really, really not bad. I got the shade F6, which is for light to medium skin tones with a neutral undertone. So, let's see. I'm just gonna do a little swatch on my face. Ooh. That might be a little bit light. I guess we'll find out. So, let's try this. Also, I bought the, a Morphe sponge. I've already used it like once and I did not like it, but for the video purpose, let's try this again. Okay, so this is full coverage foundation, and this is definitely not full coverage. Okay. So let's put a little bit more on and see if it layers. This sponge is so hard. Do you guys listen? Why is it so hard? I'll wet the crap out of this sponge and it is just like, I definitely don't think I'm gonna like this foundation. It looks a little too light. So, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do like one layer on my face. But we're definitely gonna go over with another foundation. But what is wrong with this sponge? I don't like this. Why does everyone like this so much? Like, this was the one thing I was so excited for, was this sponge. So anyways, now we have this Dior makeup, this Dior Forever foundation. This is a skin caring foundation with sunscreen. But this was just like a sample they sent, and I got the shade 3N. Look at how tiny. Oh, so cute. So let's put a little bit of this on the back of my hand. Ooh, this is definitely going to balance out the color because that is dark. Let's just blend this around. I'm sorry, I have to go wet my beauty blender. The sponge. Not good. Not good. Maybe I'm probably going to use it to like bake and it'll probably be really good, but like not good. I'm not a fan. So I'll be right back. Okay, so some quick thoughts on this foundation. After my little wear test and everything, I actually do kind of like this foundation. I really didn't like it when I first put it on because I was using the Morphe sponge, but the Beauty Blender applied it a lot better. And it did crease a little bit throughout the day, but that primer kind of broke up the foundation a little bit. So I can't really say that's the foundation's fault. Now, for concealer, I'm going in with this Makeup Revolution Concealer Defined Concealer. It's the concealer that goes with the foundation. And this was, how much? This was $7, and I got the shade C1 for fair skin tones with a neutral undertone. So, okay, that's a good shade. I've seen some people say that this reminds them of the Tarte Shape Tape, which, like, everyone loves, so. And then I'm going to blend this in with my Beauty Blender. It is, like, creasing literally as I put it on because I have naturally really creasy under eyes. And this is really accentuating that. Like, let me zoom you guys in so you can see. Do you see that? Like, it's already kind of creasy, and I literally just blended it out. So the creasing with this concealer just got worse throughout the day, so I do not believe that I'll be repurchasing this. I do not like this concealer at all. I'm actually trying for the first time. I'm like super late on the bandwagon, but I'm using this little Laura Mercier powder. I got the mini size because I wanted to make sure I liked it before I spent that much money buying a big one. So I actually tried this out yesterday and I did really like it. So I'm just going to pick this up with my damp sponge. Let's go in and set the under eyes. Yeah, I don't know about this concealer. It's really, I don't like it. I don't think I like it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and set all these other places that I put that concealer. I'm just literally taking this powder and setting my whole entire face because I basically have already. So, final thoughts on this powder. It did make my skin look really smooth, but where this concealer was super creasy underneath my eyes, I can't really give a full review, which I'm sure this powder is great, just the concealer was very creasy, so, you know. Okay, so even though I really don't want to try this because all the Makeup Revolution products have been a flop, but this Makeup Revolution little jelly highlighter, this is beautiful. This packaging, beautiful. It's very heavy. The bottom is glass. Like, their packaging is great. Products? No. So it says that you can apply this over foundation, so I'm gonna try. Do you see it coming up like that? I don't know about this. I'm gonna apply it with my fingers. Oh no. Yeah, this is disturbing my foundation, so I'm not gonna use this. If I use this in another video, it'll be before my foundation, or before I set. I just didn't want to do that because my under eyes were already so creasy. I didn't want them to get even more creasy. So I can't give a full review on this because, you know, it could be one of those you have to apply under your makeup, but on top of your makeup. It was like really glowing whenever I first put it on, but it wouldn't blend out. And then when I went over with my beauty blender, it took up my foundation. So I don't know about that one. I really don't. So I got this little Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer in Luminous Bronze Light. I got the little sample pack because this is expensive, and if I didn't like it, I didn't want to buy the whole one. I love this packaging. Super sleek, super luxe, very pretty. Looks like this. Once again, very pretty. It has a little mirror and everything. So I'm going to take this on my normal bronzing brush, this little Sonia Kashuk multi-purpose brush. I'm going to go ahead and put this everywhere. Okay. That actually looks really good. This is definitely a bronzing powder because it's very warm toned, but I was kind of going for that today. I just kind of wanted like a bronze look, especially since my foundation looks a little bit light. I wanted to kind of be a little bronzy today, and the eyes are probably going to be warm toned, so it'll just tie into everything. Just going to go through and warm up this forehead, bring some dimension back in. So, final thoughts on this bronzer. It's bomb. I love the color. I love the finish. It's very easy to apply. All of that. No complaints about this bronzer at all. For blush, going with this Morphe 8W Warm Blush Palette. It looks like this. I have used this a couple times and I love them. I've always heard how good Morphe's blushes are, but I've never used them before, but they are very good. So today, I'm feeling like a shimmery blush. So I'm going to go in with a combination of this one and this one that is Witty and Beat. I'm going in on this little e.l.f. angle blush brush. I don't have like, I have like 3 new brushes, but I didn't get too many of those. I'm going to start on the back of the cheeks and work my way in to the cheekbones. Okay, so some final thoughts about this blush palette. I haven't tried all the colors, but the ones that I have tried are very blendable, they're very pigmented, and they are really, really pretty on the skin. So I don't have a new highlight, but I do have a new highlighting brush. This is the Morphe M535. I've already used it. It just looks like this. It's a nice little, you know, just a little highlighting brush. Okay. Oh, look at that. A couple thoughts on this highlighting brush. I really love it. It's really easy to apply the product and it makes your highlight blinding, so I approve of this brush. I love this little brush because it's very small. I mean, it's not like super small, so you can still blend your highlight out, but you can get in really precise places. So for the eyes today, I'm going with my Morphe 350M palette, and I am taking these 2 kind of neutral transition shades. They are on the bottom, or the second row, the 3rd and 4th over. I'm taking them on this little Sonia Kashuk large domed eyeshadow brush. I'm using these as kind of like a base crease color because they're a little bit too dark on me to be transition shades. So I'm kind of like packing these down in the crease for now, and then I'm going to take a lighter shade and kind of blend them out so that we get this super, super smoky, super blended eye look. Now I'm going in with a slightly more like peachy, orangey toned brown, and I'm switching to another Sonia Kashuk brush. This is a blending brush, and I'm taking this shade and I'm going to go ahead and blend out those first 2 shades that we put down. As you can see, I'm taking this and putting it right at the tops of those other shades that we just put down, and I'm just really working at it using windshield wiper and circular motions to blend at this. And I am also taking this shade to the inner corner as well. As you can see with the other 2 shades, I kind of stopped about 2/3 of the way in. But with this, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the inner corner because it's not as dark. And we do want a little bit of definition in there because I think I look weird if I don't have anything going on in the inner part of my crease. Now I'm switching to a little tapered brush, and I'm going in with another brown that has even more of a peachy orange hint to it. And I think this one's a little bit more like peachy orange, but I am going for like a really, really warm smoky eye today. So I'm taking this on this little tapered brush, and I'm going right into the crease. Now I'm taking the shade in the top right hand corner, and this is just a really bright orangey shade. It has like a little bit of a red undertone, but it's mostly orange. And I'm taking this on just a little blending brush, and I'm going to take this and put this all throughout the crease. And as you can see, I'm trying not to bring that up too high. I'm trying to really, really focus it in the crease. Right now I'm just going through and adding a bunch of colors, and they're all warm, orangey, peachy colors. So I really want them all to blend together, and I want the depth to really be there, and I want all the colors to just mesh together and create this beautiful smokiness. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that tapered brush and the like orangey peachy shade, the second one that we used. The one's slightly a little bit darker. Sorry you guys, I wish these had shade names on them, but they don't, so bear with me. But I'm taking this and I'm just going to go ahead and go right above that dark orange we just applied, just to kind of blend it out and make everything very soft. And now I'm going in with that second color that we used, the light orangish pinky shade. And I'm going to go ahead and blend at the edges to make sure everything is super soft and seamless. Now I'm taking this dark kind of like brick red with a little bit of orange mixed into it. And I'm taking this on a little, it's like a Morphe, I think it's a tapered blending brush. I'm not really sure, but all of the brushes that I use, the exact names for them and everything, they will be linked in the description box below if you are curious. But I am taking this shade on this little brush and I'm going right into the outer V of the eye. As you can see, I'm not bringing the shade in past the outer corner of the eye because I really want to create some depth there and I want this look to, you know, be really smoky and a little cat-like. So I am creating a little bit of darkness right there in the outer corner. Then of course I have to go back through and blend of course. Especially with looks like this, I really do enjoy using a lot of different shades and just meshing them all together and going in and blending after every single step to ensure that I have a super blended eye and everything just goes together and there are no harsh lines. So now I'm going in with this new little brush. I'm not really sure the name of it because I'm terrible, but it will be on the screen somewhere. You've probably already seen it. But it's just a little pencil brush, and I'm going in with this really dark, warm brown shade, and I am packing this on the outer corner of the eye, almost exactly in the same places that I did that kind of brick red shade, but with this brown, I am making it a little bit more defined, and I'm placing it just a little bit more carefully. I am only doing this on the very outer part of the lid, and then right in the crease. So moving on to the lower lash line, I am taking that little pencil brush that we just used in that dark brown shade, and I'm going to go ahead and take this and just run this along the lower lash line. I am not going all the way to the inner corner. I'm stopping about halfway through my lower lash line, and I'm also connecting the lower lash line shadow to my eyeshadow on the top lid, just so that outer corner that we've been working on, trying to create depth and everything, just so that the outer corner connects to the lower lash line, and it will make your eyes look a lot more elongated, and I feel like it makes my eyes look a lot bigger, so I really enjoy doing this. And now I'm going to go ahead and go and back in with that brick red shade on that little tapered brush from Morphe, and I'm going to go ahead and start blending at that lower lash line. Now I'll go back in with that orangey shade and then kind of like the more cool toned orangey shade, if that makes any sense. And I'm going to take those on a little fluffy blending brush, and I am just running these around the lower lash line just to blend everything out, make sure we have no harsh lines. And I'm also taking this into the inner corners a little bit just so that it will not be blank in there, because I do want some pigmentation of color in there. For the lid, I'm going with this little Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Bronzed Belle, and I love these little things. They are so convenient. Like, you honestly can apply these so many different ways. You can apply them to the lids like I am right now, or you can use a brush, or you can put them on the back of your hand and then like tap off the excess on the back of your hand with a brush and then apply it that way. I am just applying it to the lid, and then I'm taking a little brush and kind of like patting out the edges just so it's nice and seamless. And I am kind of like creating a half cut crease with this because I do have hooded eyes, so I did not want this to transfer and get everywhere. So as you can see, whenever I put it on, I'm kind of looking up just to make sure that I have this little shadow all the way up to where it's supposed to be, so that it does not transfer and I don't end up looking like a glittery mess. So now I'm taking some more of that brown shade on that little brush that we're using to blend out the glitter eyeshadow, and I'm just taking this and putting it on the outer corner just to deepen up that area a little bit. Mostly because with that glitter I needed a little bit more darkness in the outer corner just to balance that out and really make the glitter stand out. So now that we are all blended, I'm going in with this little Ulta automatic eyeliner in the shade True Gold, and it really is just like a true gold shade. Like, it is so stunning. And whenever I started applying it in my lower lash line, I was like kind of skeptical that it wasn't going to show up, but it actually showed up and it looked really good. I bought 4 of these. I got a brown, a plum, and then I think a green in this one, and I'm really excited to try the other ones because this one looks really good, and I feel like this is a really good way to pop some color into your eye look without having to do anything too crazy. So, in a little like sample pack thing I got because I spent you know, over a certain amount of money or whatever. They sent me this little L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer, and like, I'm not a lash primer kind of girl because I already have long eyelashes, so I really don't feel the need for it. But you guys, this stuff was actually pretty bomb. Like, my lashes looked good. I almost didn't put on falsies, but I wanted to try them out, so you know. But this primer, it is really good. And then that little sample pack, I also got this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And this mascara is really good, which all the Maybelline mascaras that I've ever tried have all been really good. So I wasn't very surprised about that. I love Maybelline. Their products are great. So, you know. And then for lashes, I'm going with these little Morphe lashes. And for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of them. But I'm sure they're on the screen somewhere and you've already read it. So anyways, I went off camera and applied those, and then I'm going in with my lipstick. I'm going in with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Carmelo. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my lips. And now for my lip gloss. I felt so bougie getting this Fenty lip gloss in the mail, but, girl, this stuff is so bomb. It is amazing. I've been wearing it like every single day since I got it. It smells so good, and it is so smooth on the lips, and it makes your lips super glossy, and I'm obsessed. It is so, so, so pretty. Okay, so I just got done using all the new makeup. Sorry, I couldn't really talk because I was going. My house got a little bit loud, so I had to do a little bit of a voiceover, but still the same. Basically the same. Overall, I am, like, really impressed. More impressed than I thought I was gonna be. The primer, the foundation, the concealer, everything else, really good. Like, I can't really comment on the liquid highlighter because, you know, it kind of broke out my foundation, but it was on top of powder, so I have to try that out later. But, the blush palette, great. The highlighting brush, great. The new eyeshadow palette. These lashes are bomb. They are so pretty. And then this Fenty lip gloss, I don't even have to tell y'all. Everybody already knows that it's good. I did get a Fenty lipstick too, but it was a little bit darker than this, and I didn't really want a dark lip for this look. I thought it would probably be too much. It wouldn't look as balanced, so I just went with this and put the gloss over top. Gloss is so nice. It smells so good. So good. But, yeah. This is pretty much it. I am overall pretty pleased. I am going to add in a few little comments to the video, like, after I wear it all day. So, you know, you guys will have already heard that. But, just letting you know that I did plan to do that. But, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a nice comment, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notification bell so you are notified whenever I post a video. Follow me on all my social medias. Instagram is just Taylor_Nicholson. Twitter is just Tay Nicholson. I'll have everything linked in the description box below. I'll have all the makeup details, everything that I used, even stuff that wasn't new that I didn't really talk about. I will have that linked too, just in case you're curious. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, then I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.